This is the main event. This is the stuff that we've been talking about. Everyone's been looking forward to. This is the Opus X 25th anniversary collection. Everything is here except for the large cabinet humidor, which isn't even in the country yet.
No, the large cabinet humidor will probably reach the United States the end of September.
The end of September. So hopefully when that reaches the United States, we'll get these guys back in here and we'll do this all over again so you can see that cabinet humidor. Now the large cabinet humidor is the humidor that comes with, I believe, 144 cigars?
144 cigars. And the limited edition scissors, as well as the J14 Opus X.
And the retail on that large cabinet humidor in that collection
for today only is $70,000.
Today only $70,000. No, that is not today only, but that is the retail. Only 25 of those pieces made and are available globally. That is it, 25 pieces of the cabinet. We do not have it here today, but we do have the desktop version. 225 pieces of this made.
225 pieces.
This one is numbered.
That happens to be number 15.
Number 15 out of 225. This was actually a gift presented to me. No, I'm just messing with you. I did not get it as a gift. He is taking it out of here as soon as we're done. These will not be in display in the store at all because we can't risk damaging anything or anything like that happening. So these are in the store just for this presentation here, just for this live feed today. So we're very excited about this. We have the humidor, limited edition lighter, limited edition scissor cutters, which is absolutely spectacular. I've never seen anything like that. The detail in that, everything about it is just completely unique. How would you not want that on your desk?
Well, again, this was a collaboration that started in 2019. And when I tell you it took 2 years, the amount of work, even with the COVID experience that we've had to go through and everything else, the design details, the redesign, the tweaking of making it fun, getting the right inlay of lacquer on the piece, making sure it's rose gold, that it coordinated with other rose gold, in making bridges, that have rose gold to make the whole set glow and sing together. It's our jazz. And that our jazz is what we created and what came out today. Yeah. And it was, again, you mentioned Carlito and Manny. It made it all happen. So let me start with, I'll save this for last.
Definitely.
And I'm just going to start with, again, the J14, 200, there's actually 250 of these.
Of the lighter.
Of the lighter and of the scissors. And I'll tell you why, and you'll see why in a minute. Because of the fact we have 25 of the cabinet, those 25 cabinets will come with the scissor and the lighter. And so they will have the numbers matching them. So that's how this whole thing will work.
So 1 through 25 of the lighter and the cutter will be
in the cabinet.
In the cabinet collection. Correct. So the cabinet is going to be numbered 1 through 25, and then the lighter and the scissors will have matching numbers if you're one of the lucky people to purchase that cabinet.
Exactly. So one of the few things we hadn't done before, each one is numbered, but the detail is not only in the incredible handle. I don't know if you can really see this correctly, but this is rose gold. Okay, it's a special plating that is used. They use the same type of plating on luxury watches.
Yeah.
Okay, but you see the detail and engraving on the scissors area. Again, this will cut up to a 64 with the comments that we made, cutting caps. On the back, the detail continues. Okay, the inlaid resin, green resin, again with the part of the design that's on the scissors part, stunning.
So both sides of the scissors are different designs.
Correct.
Yeah, that's
you can't. I don't know if you can see it, but exactly.
Can you see that on the camera, guys? No, it's a little tight.
Yeah, I thought it might be tight on that, but it's the same thing with what we've done with the Opus X 25th lighter, the Fuente again. I'll put it over here because the background's probably better. So again, this is the front of the lighter. But again, the attention to detail goes anywhere from the top, which has the chateau, and all the way on the back. Purely pieces of art.
Absolutely spectacular.
Each one's individually numbered on the side, as you can see over here. And again, I don't know if you can capture that, but
I cannot read that number, but that is me. I don't have my glasses with me. But if we're doing this live so you could get an actual feel, other than looking at pictures. We've had pictures on Instagram and on Facebook. We've put them on social media. We have them on our website, regencycigar.com. All this product is on the website, so you can go to regencycigar.com. Once again, every other Elie Bleu dealer in the country, not every other, but because they are limited to pieces. But if you want to check in your area, go to eliebleuusa.com if you want a better look at these pieces. We're trying to show you this live so you can see the detail that actually does go into this, how spectacular they are. It is tough. The images don't do it justice. The live feed probably doesn't do it justice. Seeing it live, it is more spectacular and more beautiful than I could possibly imagine. The scissors they're breathtaking. The amount of intricacy that goes into that, like you said, with the logo on both sides, I'm even afraid to touch them, and I'm usually not afraid to touch anything. But I'm letting him, with him here, I don't want to do it. When I own it, it's one thing. Once it's on the floor, but
they're made to be used.
They are made to be used.
Functional art.
But by the user. But remember, this is part of the collection.
Yes.
Right? So these are not prototypes.
No. These
These
particular ones are numbered. This is actually numbered.
Yeah.
This is something that we'll be going through. This actually is one of the prototypes. We have production coming in.
Yeah.
And again, the uniqueness of this, as I said earlier, first time Limoges has ever made an ashtray of this size that will hold up to 4 cigars. It's by 9 by 9, and the attention to detail with the rose gold that matches the handles for the bridges, and then just the little things that you see, where the writing and the details of the Opus 25th and Fuente, and excuse me, this orange color will come into play in a little bit. And the reason why you'll see this in a little bit is when we open up the humidor, it will all connect, and you'll see the whole way that this piece was created.
Yeah. So before we open up the humidor, going back to the ashtray, so part of the design is who decides where the name is going, where the logo is going.
That was done by Manny.
That's all Manny. So
that was 100%.
And then it's your responsibility to actually be able to make it work.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. We were at Andy worked on making sure that it would fit, making sure our bridges are engineered correctly so that they flow right, that a cigar will lay on it correctly. So we had prototypes made, putting the cigars on, seeing different sizes, so that the whole design flows.
And the same thing with the cutter. So
absolutely,
Manny designs, so this is what we're looking for, and then like with the cutter, you actually have to make it functional. This has to be one of the best cutters in the world, right?
Absolutely.
You want it to cut seamlessly.
The best cutter in the world.
And it's probably best scissors cutter, and probably the most beautiful cutter that I've ever seen, up close and personal like this. So Manny is big behind the design, the layout, how everything, the beauty to it all. And then these guys have the task, almost impossible task, of trying to make it work.
Right.
To where a cut is functional.
In coordination, like I said, this is made by Elie Bleu, Limoges factory, but the Laurent Fuchs, he comes through and he's been doing ashtrays for Elie Bleu since he purchased the company. So it is a collaboration of just not one thing saying we want to tweak a color here because we think it would work better.
Yeah.
And the attention to details, even on the back of the piece where it says Opus X, with Manny's signature, and the actual pieces will be numbered.
The ashtray will be numbered just like the lighter cutter and humidor is.
Limited edition, everything, and so this is 250, 250, 250.
Very nice.
That's
250 pieces of each on those, and 225 pieces of the humidor. So the ashtray does or does not come with the cabinet?
Does not come with the cabinet.
Does not come with the cabinet. Just these two pieces come with the cabinet. If you're just joining us, I'm Michael from Regency Cigar. I am lucky enough to have Mike Reynolds and Andy Smith from Renz International. They are the North American distributor for Elie Bleu, and we've been definitely privileged that they brought the Opus X 25 collection with them. They also brought part of the Opus X Society collection. We saw some new products from Elie Bleu, but everybody signed on pretty much because they wanted to see this. All the product is spectacular. A lot of it is breathtaking. The Opus X Society, that was such a treat to see that come in. Those were actually beautiful. If you missed the beginning, this video will be online, put up on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. So if you missed part of it or all of it, don't worry about it. You'll be able to see it again later on. But now we just went through the lighter The scissors, 250 pieces of these available worldwide. Scissors, same thing, and the ashtray, the same thing. 25 of those 250 pieces of the lighter and the cutter will come with the cabinet humidor that we do not have today because it is not in the country yet, still in production. But that cabinet humidor sells for $70,000, comes with 144 of the Opus X 25th anniversary cigars made exclusive for this collection. The only way you'll be able to get that cigar is with the purchase of the humidor, desktop humidor, or with the purchase of the cabinet humidor.
That's correct.
Desktop humidor comes with 25 cigars,
Right.
and the cabinet humidor comes with 144 cigars.
And when we come back again with the cabinet to release it, there are so many details and the creativity that went into this. Is something not worth talking about now because you can't see the piece, but that will be a total different episode on its own.
And that's what I feel. As spectacular as this stuff is, just from the renderings that I saw of the cabinet, it is outstanding and like nothing that I've ever seen before. So we're really looking forward to that. But make no mistake, the stuff that's here is super impressive. This humidor is beautiful. The detail that went into making this from a manufacturing standpoint and from a design standpoint, putting it all together is breathtaking. I mean, there's just nothing like it out there. This is number 15 of 225. And one of the cool little bonuses with this humidor, if you want to open it up, if we're ready to show the inside.
Well, actually, I'm going to hold off.
All right, very good. So
Because
just a
again, the attention to detail here is, when I talked about the other product, is how we create a whole story, a whole landscape, a canvas on this. This piece right here, okay, one of the few times that we've ever done rose gold. Now you see this is actually a red gum, but then you see this is marquetry that's laid in here. This is not paper.
Yeah.
This is metal.
So that is metal, and the green?
And the green is wood.
Is wood. So that is
as well as
inlaid.
so this is actually inlaid, the whole piece, and run your finger across that. Okay?
Yeah, you don't feel anything. The gloss on that.
Because of the number of coats of lacquer on it.
It's absolutely
just
amazing.
exquisite. So again, a lot of you see when you have a piece of art, it doesn't stop there. It starts right here. You have the chateau in the beginning, again, blending in with the green that's up here.
Yep.
Okay, and you'll see that obviously that's part of the 25th. We have the chateau, the rare estate that goes on the back, all metal work with inlaid work here. Yep. Okay, phenomenal detail.
The inlay is just incredible, absolutely just
Then
incredible.
even
On
this
the other
side, okay, again, the 25th. It
Yeah.
just completes the whole story, and then finally, Manny's initials on the back.
Nice.
So now the other thing that you'll see, the only cigars of Opus 25th in the United States.
In the United States. The only Opus 25th cigars in the United States are in Regency
right here.
Cigar Emporium, right there in the humidor. Those are them. That's the cigar that all the buzz has been out there about. That is the Opus X 25th Anniversary Edition Limited Cigar. This cigar is only available with this humidor. 25 of them come with the purchase of this humidor, or 144 of them come with the purchase of the cabinet humidor that we will revisit in September. The cigar looks spectacular. Luckily enough, we're going to be smoking these all afternoon. Mike said I can have at them as many as I can smoke in one day. I can have, so that's what we're going to try to do.
Go for it.
Go for it. You heard it. You heard it here live on Instagram, YouTube. He said go for it. No, they are beautiful. I am not going to be smoking one today. They are part of the collection. It's spectacular. The only way to get this cigar, I can't emphasize that enough, there is no other way to get the cigar in the world is in this humidor or in the cabinet humidor. That's the only way to get this Opus 25th edition cigar. Thank you to Carlito for creating something so rare.
The condition, again, the
Yeah,
design
look at that.
starts as you open, so the presentation of this is stunning. It's nothing like it. I mean, this is art. When I mentioned one of the things in designing, and Carlito wanted to have, his, obviously his blending is his specialty, his secret. Won't tell you what it is, but it's fantastic. And the bands on these were designed he designed these probably 4 or 5 times that he finally decided that, okay, I can release this.
Yeah. Zoom in on those. Did you get a good shot of the bands?
Beautiful.
The presentation with the cedar, the bands, I mean, just spectacular. The green pops with the gold, matches everything that they did with the humidor. The logo, everything about it is just absolutely magnificent. I can't say
What
the word
added
doesn't
on to
do
it was
justice.
putting on the foot was the orange silk
Yeah,
wrapper. So we did not know that until about 2 months ago, that he was going to be adding the foot, but the accent to take into the green, it was a phenomenal idea. It was Calito. So immediately when we saw that, that's why we added the accents
On the
of the
ashtrays.
orange to go with this.
Yeah.
So that was a scramble, because we said that is so stunning with the green, it just offsets it, and it tells the whole story of
Yeah.
the cigar.
So that top-
Again, unique. This is a tray that holds the pieces. Oh, and then we happen to have a couple of more pieces here that still aren't available to smoke. But wishing is wanting.
I can't touch that top row because they'll notice, but those on the bottom, we might be able to sneak one or two of those out of there.
One of the things, again, unique to this is this will hold 88 cigars.
88 cigars. Of
Totally
this size?
88 of this particular cigar, and comes with the humidification system is the Bovita system, which will hold
Very
up to
nice.
4 packs.
Very nice. If
Okay.
you don't know, Bovita is all of our lockers at Regency Cigar run on Bovita packs. I think it's just the best and the easiest and most accurate way to run your humidor. They are disposable, they last a few months, depending on how often you open your humidor, depending on how many you have in your humidor. But I thought it was brilliant of them to incorporate it. It is such a simple way to ensure that your cigars are kept at the optimal condition. Bovita pack is definitely the way to go. So love to see a humidor of this quality using Bovita packs, which is the same thing we use in our cabinets to make sure everyone's cigar is kept to perfection. So well done there. All the little things that, once again, it's designed by cigar smokers. Although they do make jewelry boxes, they make watch boxes.
We make watch winders, we make jewelry boxes, as well as gaming boxes. We make
Yeah,
backgammon
that's
sets.
right.
We make playing card chip boxes.
But they didn't just take one of the boxes made for one of the other jewelry box, like was done back in the 90s. People were taking jewelry boxes, just converting them into humidors. They actually took the time to design a box made to be a humidor.
That is
A piece of art, but also made to be a functioning humidor that's going to keep your cigars in the best possible condition. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. The humidor retails for
$92.50.
$92.50, comes with 25 cigars. So the humidor retails for $9,250.
Say it slow.
Yeah, $9,250. So when we said $92.50, it took me a couple of seconds. Somebody's going to be thinking, I'll take 10 of them. You know, no, that's not $92.50, $9,250. The ashtray,
The ashtray is $1,140.
$1,140, and then the cutter,
$480.
And the lighter?
And $450.
$450. So everything is going to be numbered. 250 of these, 250 of these, 225 of these will be made and numbered. They are available at regencycigar.com. They are available at your local Elie Bleu distributor. If you want to see more of them, you can go to regencycigar.com. You can search them online. Do you guys have them up on your website yet?
Yes, we do. We do Instagram, and we do have
Yeah,
them on.
okay, all right. And check, what's your handle on Instagram? Just
ElieBlueUSA.com.
So Elie Bleu USA, if you're on Instagram, make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, we're everywhere, make sure you follow us. Also follow Elie Bleu USA on Instagram, Facebook. At least you're on those
Yes.
two? Yeah, definitely. And you can check out their product. Their full collection, everything they make is on ElieBlueUSA.com. So if you want to see more of this, you can go to their website. But do feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions, any comments. You know, we're happy to answer any questions. You can DM me right through Regency Cigar, or you can email me personally at michael@regencycigar.com, or you can call toll free 1-888-338-8886. Full collections here, cigars here. First time the cigars are being seen online, live, and in public.
I mean, we were at the show, and obviously.
That's exactly right. So they were seen by the insiders, you know, anyone in the industry had access to this, but this is the first time that you're getting to see them. These are the only Opus X 25th anniversary cigars that are in the country, in the USA right now. Carlito's sitting on the rest of them in the Dominican Republic, but we are lucky, blessed, privileged to have this stuff in town. It's been great in town and in store. It's not a coincidence that Regency Cigar is celebrating 25 years. Opus X is celebrating 25 years, and Elie Bleu is celebrating 45 years this year. And it's great that all three of us were able to get together today and put on this show for you. I hope
One of the
you've
questions will
enjoyed it.
be is, when is this product available?
Correct.
And so this product will start shipping, production will start coming in, and will start shipping at the end of September. Most of it will be in October.
Now,
But
is that on schedule?
yes,
Okay,
we are on schedule.
perfect. Because nowadays, so much is not
Well,
on
we
schedule.
have constant communications with, you know, you gotta remember the coordination
Yeah.
between Elie Bleu and Limoges and you know, our own factory, and Carlito, tremendous coordination is working
Yeah,
perfectly.
yeah, definitely.
I say that today, and I believe that will be the future.
So some of this stuff is already being pre-sold. We're already pre-selling it online at regencycigar.com. It is not available until late September or October. So when you pre-order yours, you're just ensuring that you're getting one or multiple of these limited pieces, whatever it is that you're looking for. So just because if you decide to go to your local dealer and buy it today, you're not gonna get it today, you're not gonna get it this month, most likely late September or at some point in October, they will be
October,
shipping.
November, December.
And they'll continue to come. It's not just gonna
Correct.
come one container
No,
loaded
it is
with all
not.
this product. It is numbered, it is limited edition. A lot of this stuff is done by hand.
Correct.
It does take a long time to create artwork like this. It isn't just turn a machine on, press a button, and it starts spitting out pieces.
That handle would be impossible.
Yeah, that handle would be impossible. Any
And,
idea
you
how
know,
long?
The Limoges is hand painted. Okay,
So-
this isn't, it's spray painted, but all of this detail around the corner is all done
So
by
that's
hand.
all done by hand.
Yes.
That's absolutely.
So, and the,
Same thing with the inlays.
the inlays, all done.
All done by hand. So everything you see
this
here-
whole this is actually, somebody actually takes the box when it's just about done, and they hold it and they polish it on a polishing wheel.
No kidding.
So it's not something that goes through some machine and it pops
Yeah.
out on the other side. Nothing that we have
Yeah.
is done that way. The scissors or the lighters, there's nothing that's done
Yeah.
like that.
So this is just, if you missed earlier, this is not a silk screening. That is actual metal and wood inlaid into the
That is
top of the
absolutely
humidor.
correct.
Same thing on the side and on the fronts. That's all inlay with real metal and real wood that is done by hand. So it isn't, they didn't just screen it, do a laser imprint on there and then varnish over it. That's all done by hand.
Our factory is located about maybe 1,000 meters or less from just outside of Paris.
Yeah.
So we're literally in Paris, and then we have the Elie Bleu boutique, which is in Paris and has been there for years and years. It just moved recently to a different location, but it's one of the places that a lot of people come to see the full collection
Yeah.
of Elie Bleu.
It is absolutely amazing. And it's amazing that you've got all this stuff out and all of it coming in the middle of COVID with all the craziness that we've had over the last year. You guys stayed on point, stayed on target, and produced some absolutely magnificent products, from the regular stuff and the new stuff that's coming out to the Opus X Society, the Opus X 25th anniversary. I mean, Elie Bleu is doing it right. There is no other company that's producing accessories and humidors like this. They've been doing it for decades, and it looks like they've upped their game this year. 45 years, and you've upped your game to a whole different level with this stuff. Or anything else that you want to go over? Did we
No.
miss anything, Mike?
I think you were very, very good.
I
This
think
is
we
a
covered
great
everything.
presentation.
It was fantastic. I mean, I had
I
a blast.
appreciate your time and
Oh, it was my
being
pleasure.
here with you.
Thank you so much for coming in, for bringing this stuff with you. We're gonna see if we can steal some of this stuff once the cameras shut off. But it's been a fantastic afternoon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're just catching on, we're wrapping up as we speak, but this video will be available. You're gonna wanna see it all because they showed some spectacular product, not just the Opus X 25th edition stuff. If you're looking to get into luxury lighters, luxury accessories, whether it's ashtrays, cutters, lighters, or the humidors, Elie Bleu is doing it as well, if not better than everybody else on the planet. Obviously, we know Carlito's been around for a long time, and anything he does to the best of his ability, and he's the one guy that's always looking for perfection. So for him to, get together with Elie Bleu and with these guys to design this, that it is the best possible product in the world. For it to get Carlito's thumbs up, it says something for Elie Bleu. And from what I've seen today, there's absolutely not even close to being disappointed. I've been overwhelmed with the level of quality that I've seen and the beauty that is in this artwork, especially in the humidor, the detail in the ashtray, the cutter, the lighter aspect, everything. It's just, I can't say enough. Check out the video. Check it out at your local Elie Bleu distributor. You can check it out at regencycigar.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. ElieBlueUSA.com for more information and more of their collection. RegencyCigar.com if you're interested in taking a look at some of this stuff or purchasing this stuff. You can call us toll free 1-888-338-8886, or you can email me personally, Michael at RegencyCigar.com, or just send us a message through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We'll be answering your messages even on YouTube. If you like what you see, make sure you follow us. Regency Cigar is the handle on Facebook, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and on LinkedIn. Elie Bleu USA is the handle on social media as well. That is it for us today. Once again, thank you so much, Mike. thank you, Andy, for joining us. You guys made a hell of a presentation. Does this guy not know what he's doing? I mean,
thank
he is
you very much.
spectacular, but thanks for bringing in the product and
We're
spending this time
long-term
with us
friends,
this
so
afternoon.
we've known each other
Yeah,
for many, many years. I haven't known you to the 25, but close to
No,
the
getting
20.
close though, getting close. It's been a hell of a ride, and what a way to continue the ride after.
It's
after
all about the
25
jazz.
years. It is all about the jazz. Then that's the cool part. These guys, they are in the cigar world. I am super excited. If you're watching this, obviously you guys are real cigar guys. You're excited about product like this. This gets our juices flowing. And like I said about Mike and Andy, one of the reasons they produce such magnificent product is because they're real cigar guys. And this stuff gets their juices flowing. Just like I know Carlito gets super excited about stuff like
Carlito,
this.
Manny, everybody. It's a passion.
Exactly
There's
right.
nothing
It's
more
a
than
passion.
passion
It's
in this.
it's a love. I love seeing this and playing with this stuff just like you would. It's just I have the privilege of being here, being at Regency Cigar Emporium, and getting able to play with this stuff live. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at all this product and meeting Mike and Andy. Thank you so much for checking in with us. Hope to see you soon, guys. That is it for today. We're going to wrap it up.
Thank you very
Call it
much.
a day.
Have a wonderful day.